There are hedge fund managers making $1 million an hour. You know, it's crazy, right? There's money everywhere. There's money in everything. I want to help you. Start your business today. Come join my royal family. Subscribe to Casino Is the Name. Hey, yo, what's going on? Right now you're watching Casino Is the Name, and today I did an interview with O'Shea Jackson, and he asked me a question in the end. So he knows I have a trucking business, and he asked which one was more important, YouTube or my trucking business? And YouTube. The answer is YouTube. YouTube is more important than the trucking business for several reasons. Ladies and gentlemen, right now you're watching Casino Is the Name, and people do not like a lot of the things that I say because I speak the facts. So the trucking business is great, and in short term, if that was all I was focused on, then the trucking business would be the thing to do. But I'm looking bigger. I want more. I see more. It is more important to me to build my personal brand as a businessman, as an entrepreneur, as a thinker, as a motivator. It is more important to me to build this platform for that purpose than it is for me to grow in trucking. I know a lot of people are going to say, wait a minute, you can make so much money in trucking. Yes, you can make a lot of money in trucking. You can make a lot of money in real estate. If you ask me, would I rather have 5 trucks or 1 million subscribers on YouTube? I would prefer the 1 million subscribers on YouTube. That is a no-brainer for me. So I just thought it was a very interesting question because nobody ever came across and asked me that, because he knows I take my YouTube serious and he knows that I'm in the trucking business, and he said, hey, which one? Now, do I make more money in the trucking short term? Absolutely. And I can still scale that, but the internet will crush you if you do not adapt. If you do not adapt, no matter what business you in, well, I ain't gonna say no matter what business you in, because a lot of businesses, trucking may be included, that you can probably do without worrying about the internet, even though automation is coming and you will need to adapt when it does get here. But the amount of speed that I can make money on the internet, if you are large enough, if you are at scale enough, far outseed. Matter of fact, just the ability to do certain things. To, you know, there was Grant Cardone had his 10X conference, and he had 35,000 people. Now, he already had a brand, he already had his name, he branded himself. So his YouTube channel has about 800 and something thousand subscribers, but basically he's a YouTube celebrity. You know, he's a businessman, he sells books, he does a lot of things. So, but his ability to grow and to scale on YouTube it contributes to a large part of the success that he has. Even in real estate, he's able to go live and raise money in order to fund his next deal through YouTube. He's able to sell tons of books, motivation. He's a smart man. He's brilliant. He's able to sell a lot of those books and motivational type things, real estate type things, sales type things. He helps you make more money. So naturally, people are paid because they're making more money. And he's helped them make money, so they're willing to pay even more when he takes them to the next level. So he's able to convert, and he's able to make a large sum of money through YouTube. And even if he was doing some other kind of business that would say trucking or real estate, even if he's able to earn a decent amount of money on a flip or something like that, the amount of money that he's able to generate through YouTube, even that money is largely influenced by what he's able to do through YouTube. So he just did his 10X growth conference, and it was 35,000 people there. Now, I'm an accountant, so I do numbers. This is the kind of stuff that I do. So I was trying to put it in context for one of my friends, and then also during the interview. But the lowest ticket went for $295. Now at 35,000 seats, even if, in fact, I'm gonna give you the exact number. I have a roundabout estimate, but $295. So the tickets are $295, Now he had the lowest ticket was $295. Now he had 35,000 seats, so that's $10,325,000 if every ticket sold for $295, right? So that's $10 million at one conference. Now, of course, that's not all him. He still has overhead, police, you know, security. He has the building. He has the advertising for all this time, which largely can go straight through his YouTube channel, so he can cut down a whole lot of costs because he's directly marketing through his YouTube channel because he has that size platform. But that's $10,325,000 if every ticket was $295. Now he sold out, right? But see, this is the flip. Every ticket wasn't $295. That is the lowest ticket. So the three lowest tickets, I think it was like $295, $395, and $495. So now the majority of the tickets were between $495 and $295. But his next level went from $495 to $10,000. So he had rows of seats that were $10,000. Then he had rows of seats that were $15,000. And then it went all the way up to $20,000 seats. That's right, $20,000 seats. You know, those higher seats sold out first, the $20,000, $10,000, and $15,000 seats. Those sold out before the $500 and $400 seats and the $300 seats, the $295. Though he still had a couple of those towards the end. I'm sure they sold out as well. But 35,000 seats. So he made well over $10,000 because he was selling seats at $20,000. He was selling seats at $10,000. And he did large part of that through YouTube, branding himself on YouTube. Now, do you know how hard it would be? It would be extremely hard for me to make $10 million profit, because I'm sure he walked away with probably 10, 15 million, 20 million from this event. Just him. On top of the fact that he's able to sell books and all this other stuff and everything like that. I don't know what his overhead is, but to get that kind of money in trucking, your overhead would be crazy, because you're going to have a lot of trucks out there on the road to do this. But he's able to make money year after year, year after year, at just being himself. So for me, this platform is, you know, I would love to be on that level. You know, I would love to, like, that's a goal, you know, to make it. I don't have to necessarily even make it that far, because that's crazy, right? But just to be able to get in front of people and help people change their lives, like the ability to affect people's lives. Because let's say you do have a trucking company, and the person whose life you affect is going to be your driver, you know what I'm saying, or the people that work for your company. And let's say even if you had a 5-person ran shop or something like that, like, you're still a very small unit. I'm affecting people's lives all over the world. Grant is affecting people's lives all over the world. I just found out that a guy he left he was on the chat, and he said he was watching me in the UK. And, you know, there were people in Afghanistan and Iraq and stuff like that on one of my other chats and stuff. So I'm able to affect people's lives all over the world through YouTube. So for me, and what I'm interested in and where I want to go, YouTube, hands down. Like, the kind of money that you can make just on social media. Kylie Jenner, social media. That's what I'm saying. The internet will crush you. Like, if you do not adapt to the internet in whatever field you're in, if me and somebody else start in the same arena, I can crush them with the internet. Like, let's just say I just stayed in trucking, right? You may be looking for a driver. I might be looking for a driver. But, hold on. You can come on in. But you might be looking for a driver. I might be looking for a driver. But the difference is, thank you. Anyway, so you might be looking for a driver, I might be looking for a driver, and that is one of the hardest things for most people to find as a driver. And I can just put it out that I'm looking for a driver and get a driver that fast. Now, you know, I might have too many applications in right now to even weed through all of the drivers, but that's a good problem to have versus I have no idea who can drive. And so just something like that. I just got this week I'm going in to talk to OTR Capital about corporate sponsorship, and you know, they're interested in sponsoring these videos because it'll be good for both of us. And I'm very interested in that. But what if I didn't have YouTube and I was just a driver, or if I just had a company? There's no corporate sponsors. There's no other interests. There are people who are asking me to put out our book. By the way, the book is going to be called Big Shot, Hot Shot, and we're going to release it towards somewhere around Valentine's Day. That's what we're working on right now. The book is pretty much done. We just kind of got to do some other stuff or whatever to get it ready. But I wouldn't be able to do those kind of things. I won't have those other opportunities if it wasn't for YouTube, if it wasn't for you guys subscribing to my content, believing in what I'm talking about, and I'm so grateful for you guys. So if it came down to it and I had to choose between which one I needed to stop doing, maybe time constraints, maybe I'm too busy to do one and not the other, then the one that I would stop doing would be the trucking business. And that's my truth. That's my reality. If you and somebody else were both starting, say you and Kylie Jenner were both starting out doing your makeup thing, but you're not using Instagram, you're not using YouTube, you're not using Facebook, you're not using Twitter, she's going to kill you. And that's just as simple as it is, because you can reach so many more people. Rappers today, entertainers today, especially rappers still pushing CDs. Those times is over. Why are you still pushing CDs? I know you want to have that old school feeling. CDs is done. I would push you to my website. I would push you to my music video. I would at least have something that I can track, because passing out CDs, I don't care if you pressed up 10,000 CDs and you put them out and everybody in this one town knows who you are. When you go in there and you sit down with those labels, you could be buzzing, but they're going to want to see tangible numbers. They're going to want to see how many views you're getting on your videos. They want to see how many streams you're getting on your music. But if you don't even have your stuff registered, you never put it on the internet like iTunes and stuff like that, and you think, oh, well, everybody knows me where I'm at. That might be cool, but they want to see tangible numbers. And so I would just be, if you want to hear my song, I'm going to push you to my website. I'm going to point you to my YouTube channel. I'm going to point you to my Instagram. And, you know, you can hear snippets or whatever that is. But there's no reason for me passing out a CD. And for those people who say, no, I only listen to CDs, I am willing to trade those one or two people who don't listen to streaming or who don't listen to music videos on YouTube or whatever that is, who don't have Instagram. I'm willing to trade out those couple people, because the money that I would spend pressing up CDs for those few people that I would be wasting my time with, the money that I would spend, I would get 10, 15, 20, 100 people from the internet. Like, still fans. It's just a different medium. So anyway, right now you're watching Casino Is the Name. Hedge fund managers making $1 million an hour. You know, it's crazy, right? It's money everywhere. It's money in everything. I want to help you. Start your business today. Come join my royal family. Subscribe to Casino Is the Name.